Excellent. Excellent additions to the stream redeems. I want to point out here, I think, there's a couple different ways. I was looking at something last night. There's a couple of different ways we can like look at this. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I'm almost here. Here we go. So, very, I was looking at the geolocation of the subscribers in the channel, you know? What can you afford to lose? And I think it's worth sharing. I'll show everything at 1% and lower. Dox myself? I don't think it's gonna get doxed here. All I'm saying is I can be bribed, Germany, but you're gonna have to start trying harder. That's all I'm saying. %3 of my subscribers? I banned them all. You know, that probably changes. It probably changes. You're right. That might have been 4% or 5%. All I'm saying is there's not that much left to lose. I would like to,
Got German here wants to die for country. Oblige him.
Sweden doesn't even show up. Sweden is actually next on the list. It is less than 1%. It might be you. I'm not sure, but it might be you. You're the only Peruvian. Let me see if Peru shows up here. It does not. At the very bottom, there's something that says unknown country. Oh, hold on one second. You guys vibe for a second. All right, never mind. We're good. All right. Let's play some Monster Hunter. So Germans, just you know.
Got German here wants to die for country. Oblige him.
Be on your best behavior. Now wait. You must either be Mexico or Brazil. I just want to say, Brazil may be 2% in the sub locations. It's #1 in my heart. I just want you to know that. If you're Mexico, that's okay. Well, Eddie's getting a little weird. By the way, everyone, please give it up to Eddie EWI and his Berglund Instruments new rad wind controller. This was live streamed 20 hours ago. Give it a thumbs up if you can. Eddie, I love you. We're going to collab one of these days. I'm going to buy him Monster Hunter. We're going to play it. Maybe I'll get my own Berglund Instrument new rad wind controller. How expensive is that? He doesn't know me? I'm just gonna point this out. I'm not saying anything, but I got let into the Nintendo World Store while JonTron was left standing outside in the cold. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying I'm a big deal. I'm just saying I got in before he did. So, you know, he doesn't know me until he knows me. He's a gamer. Dude, when you want to order this thing, you got to order it from one store out of Brecksville, Ohio. You just got to send them an email. That's awesome, man. Used gear. How much is it? $400. That's maybe a bit much. All right, he's almost done. All right. All right, we are very close to finishing some more decorations that we needed. I'm less of a brand wolf. So, you know what? Thank you for mentioning that. A lot of people, I think, sometimes have a misinterpretation of brand risk. Like, oh, streamers talking about buttholes all the time. Look, everyone's got a butthole. Everyone's got an nipple. You know, I'm not that bad. Add back cum council. You probably do. You're essentially a walking organic donut. Still shows up for you. Never refresh. Just don't refresh. It doesn't work for me. 7TV, literally 7TV started to crash the second I said I want to remove cum council. So I'm not saying I've been hacked, but I might have been hacked. We're gonna do Lunastra. We need Friar Dragon powder. Will I get it from that? How was it leaving my goblin domain? It was okay. I was able to get some groceries. I will use cum council for every thumbnail of protest until it comes back. I gotta negotiate with terrorists? I'll negotiate, but I can't add cum council back. All right, give me some alternatives. I'm willing to negotiate. I got like 2 weeks worth of food. Give it now. Keep PogChamp? Deal. I will accept that deal. It has been agreed on. Just don't use PogChamp in the thumbnails, please. We'll be back in another 5 years. I'm still letting to bring the council back on particular days. I'm not going to leave it up like every day of the year. What the hell am I looking for? Fire Dragon powder. Gonna squeeze this for 100 subs every Saturday. Limited time only, the council. What the hell is it? Is it on GameFAQs? I'm trying to find Fire Dragon powder. I'm just trying to figure out if Lunastra drops it or not in low rank. I don't know if I need to kill Lunastra. I don't think it's our key quest. I think it might be high rank. I think it's a high rank one. I think we have it though. I think we got to do this one. Dude, that TO was so... You watched it, I'm assuming. Sicko. That was hard, man. How was your pizza last night? It was good. It was different. I wouldn't normally get that sort of pizza, but I was like mid-bounty and everything was getting all screwed up. So I just ordered it. I mean, it wasn't... I mean, it was good. I mean, it's going to be like 3 meals worth of pizza. So that's nice. You can see I was panicking. Well, the issue is I started the bounty and then I realized like 30 minutes into the bounty, that it hadn't started tracking it. And Twitch, you got to track it actively. You got to push a button and you got to end the button. And it was like, at first I was casually browsing Grubhub and then I realized I was screwed and like I couldn't even go out to really get pickup. Jen's got to go to sleep. It was tough. It was a hard decision. The bounty paid for it. Dragonair was better than the front. I mean, for like, you know, like a free-to-play strategy gambling game, I've seen worse. Definitely. I thought she was gonna have a cutscene here. It's interesting having to like play those sponsored games because on one hand it costs chat nothing, on the other hand it could literally cost them like their house. They could DSP into like the dumbest WWE trading card game gotcha and I could like ruin their life. So like that's hard. We are messing up this Nostra. Got us into Nikkei? Well, I wasn't sponsored for Nikkei. I played that of my own volition. I did get... I mean, I don't know if they ever paid me. There might have been a bounty for Nikkei. They gave me, like, in-game currency. Like, getting a little junky high on their own supply. They also gave me boosted drop rates. They didn't do it officially, but I'm almost positive they boosted my account. They were like, they got in trouble in Korea for doing that. So, like, it makes sense to me that they would do it again. Right? A Dragon Ball Breaker sponsorship? I would love to, but, like, that game is dead, dude. Oh, no! Everybody's asking for me to go back to Breakers, and like, I love that. I think that's great. It feels very welcoming and supporting when we're like, hey, streamer, we'll let you out of your cage for like 10 hours a year to play the not Monster Hunter game. I like that. That's nice. Watch the Breakers anniversary stream? If they added crossplay and they made it free to play, I would go back and play it. I would go back and play it. But they did some really bizarre-ass balancing. I did exactly what I said I would do. I said I would play it for a month, and then it would die, or they would make bad decisions, and then I would stop playing it. And that's exactly what happened. So, we can all feel... I could feel okay about that. I can't say everyone else can feel okay about that. I mean, it's a fun game. I think it was a fun game. Good balance between playing as the Survivor and playing as the Raider. The only issue is getting towards the end, the player base was getting smaller. And I'm not saying there were pre-mades that were sniping the stream. I don't think those guys were sniping me in particular. I think they were just playing together and just like dusting. Dusting every streamer or every Raider they're going up across, man. I got ass blasted. So I don't think I was specifically targeted, but jeez. Getting your ass kicked in Baldur's Gate 3? What's the last, or have you ever played like a D&D RPG before? I definitely at points got scammed by pre-made. I mean, I still think the single best thing to ever happen with that game was the guy that just flew the goddamn escape time machine into the Raider, man. That was so bad. I mean, it was really funny afterwards, but I was so mad. That should not have counted against my streak. That should not have counted. 96, hello. Because at that point, like I'm completely at the mercy. Like, I've escaped. The only thing I could have done was, like, what, not go on the time machine? Hope to find another time machine? I guess. You're right. There's other, you know, that's the great thing. You're right. There's other win objectives. It does not have to be the time machine. For a while, though, people were, like, playing Mega Afraid. I don't know if it was, like, another content creator was suggesting it or whatnot, but, like, the strat is just, like, be a coward, let everyone die, and just get out. What's that armor set? It's full Terra Shogun Sienitar with high-rank Sienitar U arms. CT Governor announcing additional funding for transportation? Excuse me? Okay. No. This... Okay, it's not... It doesn't make me that mad. Because it's actually, like, better than what they were originally trying to get. They're only going to steal $1 billion from the Connecticut taxpayers. Connecticut approves $1.1 billion in transit funding. Gets $2.5 billion in federal transportation funds. Is it actually going for the Amtrak? $1.1 billion in state bond funding releasing today positions our state to create the transportation network of the future. Every single time. What, you're walking back the fact that you were looking for a frickin' $20 billion? Reduce travel times between New Haven and New York. Okay, I like that. That's actually really good. Funding includes $666 million for public transportation and $300 million for roads and bridges. Which will allow the state to proceed with solicitation of transit-oriented development projects adjacent to the station. They're going to demolish a parking garage. What does that mean? Solicitation of transit-oriented development projects. Like more rails? D-Sig, hello. Utah just approved $14 billion for the transportation. I mean, it literally just means we're going to take $100 million and give it to our buddies to knock down a building. It doesn't mean anything. Support our ongoing goal of putting the infrastructure in place. But what infrastructure? Are they going to add rail lines? Reduce travel times. Why not a high-speed rail? Why not announce a high-speed rail between Hartford and New Haven in New York City? Yes, we're talking about highways, and yes, it's relevant. There's a picture of the Amtrak, but they didn't even say anything. What is it? Where is it going? Like, what are they doing? They're going to get $3.6 billion?
Put him in a fucking bedroom.
Where is it going? Hold on. It says here $1.1 billion, which could bring it. Okay, let's account for the $1.1 billion. I only see 966 million. You think I wouldn't notice?
Put him in a fucking bedroom.
You got 500 million. That's not even like, where's that going? I'm calling them. I'm calling them tomorrow. I might record the call, but I'm calling them. I will go to the governor's office. I want to see the details. Now, I'm going to have to give them like my name and phone number, maybe my address and all that stuff. Mortifa, I mean, post it in the Discord, dude. I'm telling you, the second I removed shitters, I can't even log into 7TV anymore. I'm pretty sure Dean blocked my ability to access the website, so I could not remove pissers and PogChamp. I can't add anything. The site's not loading for me. I can't do anything. Moxella doesn't live in my state. I don't know if I have his phone number. I might. I did start getting mail delivered to my house in someone else's name, though, and that's kind of weird. The name sounds kind of made up. It's not a bad... It's like, I'm not getting bad mail. It's all like, donate to this charity stuff, but like, why? $3.6 billion. And no mention of a high-speed rail. No mention of even adding like a new railway line. It's just like, we got to support our railway? Like what? You got to repair it? Does the money that they charge for the tickets not cover that? Are there not enough people on the train? Why are they giving so much time to saying we're going to tear down a parking garage? Why do we need to bond out $1 billion to repair our highways? We have a gasoline tax. We have so many taxes. Why do we need to bond out anything? Of course I know why, but it's not right. I feel like something happened during coronavirus, Dean, where that just like never happened. I don't really think it, but like I kind of think they unleashed coronavirus because I was getting too close. That was my afternoon. It's gotten substantially worse since it started. Why? That's probably not what you want to hear, but that's what I'm going to tell you. It's not because of you or anything. I'm glad you're here. Do we like the energy of the Redeem bathroom? Is that pretty good? You need Dragon Element to attack the horn. Yes, guys, you don't think I don't know that? Who asked? What sort of name is that anyways? What's it say on the front of your passport?
Put him in a fucking bedroom.
I'm not going to farm loud to get a 1 dragon weapon. I might put dragon on my cat at some point if I ever care to actually get a break. Look, I checked, man. As long as I don't piss off the United States and UK viewer base too much, we're good. I don't care about the 3%. I can take it or leave it. Always the goddamn jerk. Close to leaving after I deleted Com Council. All right, hold on a second. I can make it better. Maybe. If it loads, you're bad, bruh. It's okay. I forgive you. It's kind of working now. Nope. It's totally, it's like dying for me. Like I can't even access. To be fair, Amatsu, it was like a pretty extreme subscriber goal. It was like 100 subscribers and it was going to be for one day only. They got it for like a day and a half. People have been asking for PogChamp for a long time. It kind of does make me laugh. It is pretty fun. I like that one. The time is up. I know they got bonus time. That's the issue. So if you give people too much time, they get used to it. They get comfortable. They feel entitled to it, you know? Like I lived my entire life with the council, and I don't know how to live without it. Do you think PogChamp, if it had sound effects, would just be playing like the Sonic Ring sound effect over and over again? Can I? Is there like a sound effect? Just like that. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't like them either, Amatsu. I don't like those ones at all. Pissers is a little funny. I just like the expression he has on his face. It does make me laugh. Heimlich maneuver? I can't see any of them, Leona. It's really bad. My 7TV is like dead. Ever since I started removing emotes, like it literally is like, I will know. It's like you're making a mistake. Like the hairdresser that was desperately trying to talk Britney Spears out of shaving her head. It's like, don't do it. You'll regret it. That's a messed up story. I guess her autobiography just came out. I mean, it's no surprise her dad was like a real piece of work, but she does not have a lot of nice things to say about him. Gator, how you feeling, man? Feeling a little bit better? I mean, my whole thing is like, if she can work, she should have full access to all of her stuff. You know? If she's outperforming, you know, you should never be in a situation. I mean, it's like modern day slavery. Like, yeah, it's the dad and the daughter, but like he's telling her she's got to work out, take this medicine, and then perform. And he's like in charge of her money? That's like insane. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter what you think about her. I mean, you may hate her music. You may not even like her, but you gotta agree, like, that's not right. Like, I don't think that would happen in really any other country. Like, if I were in the UK, all right, so let's say you were my daddy. And you were able to convince the court system that I was having a mental breakdown. Probably not too hard. And you were able to get conservatorship over my estate. But then you're like, actually, you need to go back on and stream Monster Hunter World for 12 hours a day. Like, they would never allow that in the UK, right? I cannot imagine that would fly over there. If I complained about it. If I didn't say anything, I guess anything could happen. But if I was out there being like, yo, I don't like this. Makes you wonder if there's, like, somehow the judge that approved that was, like, on the cake or something, you know? Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I would say, like, for, like, evening news broadcasts, prescription medications are probably, like, maybe the #1 most advertised thing outside of maybe, like, food. Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of awkward sitting around with family as they talk about, like, boner pills and stuff like that. Absolutely. The really funny thing is like, sometimes the things are, like, seeking approval. So, like, they can't actually say what they do. And you just have a commercial where they're, like, just, like, standing around looking at each other, smiling, and you have no idea what the drug even does. It's like, great. It's a prescription drug. You said nothing. It'll list all the side effects, but it won't say what it actually does. Yeah, it's like, you're going to crap yourself. There's a chance of stroke. There's a chance of heart disease. You might go blind. Ask your doctor about this medication today. Like, it's like, what are you, like, what's going on? Yeah, no, there's a lot of money, obviously, tied up in the U.S. medical system. You know, I was trying to switch dentists today, and I called a dentist, and I've got pretty good dental insurance, and even they're like, oh, we don't know if we'll take your dental insurance. Trying to switch doctors too, doing them both. It's just a nightmare trying to find, like, a new primary care physician. It's unbelievable. I've got insurance. That is not a way out. You can't get a dental appointment? Is it too busy where you are?
Put him in a fucking bench, Mike.
I love that. I love that sound effect. Yeah, it's just like when I go to the directory Amatsu, it's like, it'll show me, like, literally 1,000 doctors, and it'll say they're all accepting new patients, but not for internal medicine. So, that's gonna load. So, like, if I, you know, need to see somebody for, I don't know, weird sound clip, you need to see the actual video. I'll show it to you so you have got a little bit more context.
Guy's German here wants to die for country. Oblige him.
Yeah, I like that one. All right, the scene that it's from is called A Bronx Tale. It's like one of those organized crime movies. And so the context for the movie is this guy is in the basement of the clubhouse. He's the boss, right? He's in charge of the organized crime gang. And they're doing a little craps game down in the basement. So they're gambling. And they're hanging out.
You can do it. Wait, I'm betting on Sonny. Hey, I don't want your money touching my money. What's the matter? I don't want your money in the same way. My money's no good no more. Why? Why? Because you're a fucking jinx. That's why. Hey, put him in a fucking bench, Mike.
They just put him in the bathroom. It's a great movie. It really is. I think it is my favorite, if you call it organized crime movies. I really love it. Because it's like, there is violence, but it's not like horribly violent. Not that I'm not a fan of violence. I do enjoy it, but some stuff gets pretty brutal. But it's interesting, you know, it's basically that guy who serves a little bit as a mentor to the younger kid. And then his dad and like the lessons he learns from both of them. So it's a little bit more like about family. And I guess I just kind of like that. You know, I know The Godfather is like, you know, masterfully made, tons of layers and stuff like that. People love it and cream their jorts over it. I mean, and don't get me wrong. Like, I like Goodfellas. I like Godfather Part 1 and Part 2. Of course I do. I just feel like a Bronx Tale is nice because it feels like kind of enclosed. Some Yakuza movies? I don't think I've seen too many. I've seen those Hong Kong organized crime movies, but that's a little bit different. You know, the headlocking can be very strange sometimes. Almost died there. He's gonna heal me, I believe in him. Why do I hate you now? I hate you all, man. You're great. I'm always sticking up for you. I think there's a lot of people that I think have communication problems with you sometimes, but I feel like I always understand what you're saying. Whew. No, I don't have any beef. I've only got one beef right now. It's the government of Connecticut and this one.
Got a German here wants to die for country. Oblige him.
Beef sponge, hello. I left in the little musical sting at the end. I don't know if I should get rid of that or not, but I think it kind of adds to the clip. Makes it a little bit more dramatic. He just died.
Put him in a fucking bench, man.
Can I add a fart noise? Yeah, I will. Send me the echo fart noise. B-Sponge, I want to let you know I watched a documentary today on a guy that makes Tony dogs. He runs a little hot dog stand. Tony dogs are a mix of mustard, onion, and beanless chili. What do you think about that? Remember the name so you can look it up? Oh, I mean, I won't just remember the name. I mean, I'll just give it to you. I mean, I almost want to watch it again on stream. The guy was actually really... It was very interesting to listen to. I'm not necessarily thinking of opening up my own hot dog food trailer, but, you know, always good to check it out. Beanless chili? Well, you remember, he's putting this thing on a hot dog. You're not just eating it. It's supposed to be more like a sauce. You know, watch it. Watch it. He says he makes about $1 in profit per hot dog he sells. And that he could sell about one hot dog every minute in a busy season. They're Coney Island dogs. That's what he calls them. He's very specific. He's like, he's on a Coney Island guy. He knows exactly what he wants to sell. Someone's going to be watching this VOD someday and just be like, streamer. How about we add it now? The stream's already off the rails, right? How about we add it now? Give me a second. I had everything all set up. Now it's not set up anymore. It's going to give me 1 second. Just chill out. Make it cheap? How often am I going to hear the fart noise? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I mean, don't. This is going to be like a trust fall exercise, chat. Where I'm trusting you. 800. I was thinking of doing 500. We'll do 800. Did they play over each other? It's like I didn't put a cooldown on it. I mean, it's only fair everybody gets to redeem it once. So it's always when we get a new emote or a new sound, like of course people are gonna want to redeem it. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just like if I'm busy doing something, like if something's happening and it's just like the sport sound effect getting spammed like crazy, that's not good. It's coming in 4 hours! What is possibly debatable about that? 4 hours! Got a sub to fart on stream. It's a little extra bonus to a subscriber. I think that's fair. I know of one. I think I remember there being one Twitch streamer who made a really big deal that they only allow VOD replays to subscribers, and I'm like, what? Is that big of a deal? I guess maybe if you don't allow them to get uploaded anywhere else. 1 minute. There's no cooldown. There's Skelly Jelly. Thank you. There's a 10-second cooldown per user. So if everybody typed redeem, okay, hold on. Everyone, I'm gonna count down from 5. Get ready to do redeem fart, okay? And we're all gonna hit enter at the same time. Okay, so I'm gonna count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter. loud as I thought. I thought that'd be a lot worse. That wasn't that bad. That could have been a lot worse. I feel like some of you got cheated. I apologize. I mean, there might just be random farts that are going to play throughout the remainder of the stream. That is possible. I think it just played a whole bunch at once.
Put him in a fucking bench, Mike.
I love that scene. It's a great scene. I don't want to spoil it. You gotta watch this scene. You gotta watch this scene. You gotta watch. Oh, watch the movie. It's a good movie. What's up, Dwarven man? How are you? Your poopy, all you heard was farting noises? Thanks, man. That scene loves me too. Thank you. Oh, that was fast. Oh, man. If I waited 30 seconds, she would have just run away. And we would have gotten double rewards. A Bronx Tale? I believe it was turned into a musical, which is a little weird. Stars Robert De Niro? I'll send you a link to the... I have it up still. Here's the link to the movie for YouTube. I'd say a lot of good movies. Oh, Robert De Niro directed it? I had no idea. I knew he starred in it. I didn't know he directed it. Well, I don't know. A lot of great movies made in the 90s. That was a great decade for filmmaking. 90s, early 2000s. I feel like after The Lord of the Rings, I feel like that's really when things kind of started to feel like ass. Like, obviously not everything. There's still good movies. But, like, in general, like, it doesn't feel the same. People used to just make movies and, like, people would go and watch them, even if they weren't, like, you know, a big superhero movie. And it's just like, people just don't make movies at the theaters like that anymore. They just go onto some streaming service and they want to make a profit, so it's all cheap. You know, they don't spend a lot of time or budget on these things. Yeah, and again, like, don't get me wrong. I watched Beau is Afraid, and that's one of the most amazing movies I've ever seen in my life. See, I didn't really like Glass Onion. I liked Knives Out. Knives Out was amazing, but I thought Glass Onion could have been a bit better. That's what it is. It's like the mid-budget stuff, not like the high, super, you know. I don't know why I'm removing everything, but we're gonna remove everything. Again, I'm not saying I hate it. Like, oh, he hated Glass. He hates it. No, I'm just saying his previous movie was better, and maybe the pandemic affected it. It almost definitely did. It's hard. It's hard when you make something good to come back and be like, I'm going to make it as good or better. Pacific Rim is a high budget movie that's really good. I watched it in the movie theater with Roy Blakely. What do you think about that? One of the chief translators for Monster Hunter World. I'm looking for this set. Where is it? All right, let's just do this. Let's do none. Xanatar U. Roy from Kotawari is true, yeah. Yeah, that one. There we go. So 1 hermit here. 1 celebrity, 1 artisan. You loving Sunbreak? It's a lot of fun. Up until the early sections of the other things, it's great. So I could put any 5-point skill in here. Stream it then? I would have to start a new character. Go through all over again. Honestly, I wonder morbidly how it would do. Would people accept it or would people reject it? I mean, the thing is the end game is accelerated now, so it wouldn't be as painful. Flynn, Meal Pass regular. What? I need... Uh-oh. I don't think I have to fire a cat, but I need to... feel like half of chat's opinions of Rise is based on my feelings about it. I've had plenty of people that say I like Rise better than World. And whether they mean that or whether they say that just to get a rise out of me, like, I don't think anything less of them. I don't care about my opinion. I mean, yeah, it's like, it's fine. Oh, I didn't even mean to say it, and I said it. You don't like Rise anyway? I mean, look, to acknowledge the point, there are absolutely people out there that want to feel safe and validated by taking an opinion from a internet clown. And, like, there's nothing you can do about that. You don't think about them at all. You're here, aren't you? Hero of Jumbo received? Yo, I've never realized this. That's so neat. What does that turn into? I like Survive. That's how much I don't respect his gaming opinions. I will kill this channel and stream Survive again. And you'll be stuck with the dilemma of whether or not you want to actually upload those VODs or not. Rusted replica. Oh, it actually turns into a dragon weapon. Metal Gear Survive? Yeah. We're not going to make it, but it is there. So I need those meal tickets. Shilling Skittles. Game stuff is expensive. Please don't. Of the people that hate Rise. Not Rise. Oh my. Of the people that hate Metal Gear Survive, how much did you ever buy and play the game? I mean, of course you wouldn't, right? That was a very funny Freudian slip. It's a wonderful Freudian slip. You. I got an email today from one of the ad agencies that works with Capcom asking me if I wanted a copy for the new Season Pass DLC for Exo Primal. And I said, oh, you gotta pull me away from Monster Hunter World. Could always be worse. I did. Let me see if I can copy and paste. No, I took the code. She really wants me to play it. I mean, I'll find a day so she could check it off in her analytics number to stream to like the 10 people that want to see what's in the new season pass. I'm thinking if I grovel enough, albino, like if we get the groveling in early, like it might matter. It was a question of whether or not I wanted to upgrade my poison weapon. I have no idea what it is, Parka. You actually know more than me. You definitely know more than me. Is it a Fortnite dance? Looking for the key quests. I kind of remember the funny bear suit. Lavaziov, he takes ice damage, doesn't he? He's got to take a little bit. I actually really like Lavaziov in this game. I know that's like kind of messed up.
Here wants to die for country. Oblige him.
Thoughts of the new gore lore? Is it the infected monster becomes a gore? What's it say again? Or a gore explodes out of their body? Becomes a gore? It's a little weird. I mean, it's weird thinking like a Velocidrome is going to become a Gore Magala and like a Congalala is going to become a Gore Magala, but it's whatever, man. It's Capcom, dude. I mean, they're cooking, so. I still remember having to ban that guy in YouTube. I wish there was a way to like let people. I mean, people can do it silently, technically. Oh wait, no! Hold on, I did not mean to do that. I meant to hit the box. We need to eat again anyways. Yeah, you can. You can go to the store and redeem directly. I might be able to, like, spam it. I don't know if it's still there. Here comes Zolo. With me. It's my sweaty goblin butt cheeks. That's what I thought it was gonna sound like when everyone redeemed it. I need to do this until we get a ticket. If I ever want to get those bombs. I guess maybe I never will. Alright, I think it's okay. We finally started getting honey again. That's nice. Okay, we're good now. Can I add different fart redeems? Sure. What do you want, like, part 2? The thing is like, that one is so good. It's kind of hard to believe it could be topped ever. This is the only rival. Take a gander at my balls. What? It's not. I mean, it's not a fart, though. It's a cat. I think, is that on Woolie's stream? Woolie Gaming?
Put him in a fucking bench. Get
I know he was going. I didn't finish his world record video he just uploaded the other day. I watched like half of it. He was getting real mad though.
Guy's German here wants to dock the country. Oblige him.
That's a good movie too. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I sniff my own farts, but I like the Quentin Tarantino movies too. I feel like he's a good filmmaker. Do I like that lift today or read Dojins? I had to drive. I did neither. I'll lift tomorrow. I don't want to sound like I'm the driver. Do I like feet? No, I'm not really a foot guy. I like the Bavarian feet in World. You will ask me tomorrow. Man, that drummer goes real far. The Bavarian feet? Like the, you know, that lady that's in charge of the research commission. I mean, Arathian girls. No, I didn't say that. What is... It's like, where the hell are these noises coming from? How long was that happening for? I was like, man, this music sounds different. No, they're coming from the computer. It's from I clicked I had autoplay on, and I clicked a video with the duck and the cat. I think they were both playing different musics. Seven TV's dying. There's chances it's not you today. Lift, congrats. I'm very proud of you. You've been so consistent. You were having a little pain somewhere, weren't you? Oh my god, the damage here is insane. Makes it more impressive. Can I play Kong game? How much is it? Do they deserve money? $30. Gollum like. That makes sense. I like that term. Why'd you get timed out for that? Mostly negative. Why does it say it's similar to Lies of P? Excuse me? Because it says Rise of Kong, it's like Lies of P? Effie Machado, you're... You're on thin ice.
Put him in a fucking bench, Mike.
Not please. Okay, let's get chat. The Sounder teams are getting awful chaotic. Kong would get more concurrent than Lies of P. You're probably right. There's no justice in this world. That's all I know. There's some weird looking worm thing, right? I don't remember that thing. This is an okay version of Lavaziov. It is a challenge. He does hit really hard. But I kind of like him. When you say you're taking pictures of endemic life, what are you talking about? A bomb badgie? Any lava fish is a bad lava fish? I remember like feeling very challenged by Lavaziov. The way I beat the double Lavaziov quest was running in and out of that zone entrance there, shooting him with a light bow gun. But like, there's not... Are there really that many little critters in Rise? I know there's like the rare guys. I know there's like a snake. God, it's so much damage. There's a big snail. Yeah, I mean, I got all the achievements for base Rise. My base guild card is technically more complete in Rise than it is in World. Holy crap! What? What, damn. The Rise crown hunting streams were so sad. Yeah, they were a little sad. People stuck around for them, though. I don't know why. Some people are just like, I don't know, man. Oh, shit. Monster Hunter Activate Neuron or something. I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure there was some okay just chatting that came out of them. I'm pretty sure that was the stream I had a rant about flying cars, and I told somebody I was going to fly to their house and poop on their head. There was definitely a lot of screeching during them. So, I mean, if that's what you like about the streams, I mean, they weren't bad. Just not show up until I was done. We had to kill Almadron over 100 times. Sounds like hell. It wasn't great. Did I have fun while doing that? I mean, in as much as I could just be sitting there just chatting, I would have rather been watching YouTube videos. Yeah, I'd rather have some Kitchen Nightmares on. No complaints about the Almadron weapons, or even the armor. I like the armor set, too. What's that at? You like his little palace? I kind of like it too. Wonder how they'll do Almadron with no wire bugs? I mean, you're assuming he's coming back. There's no guarantee he's coming back. You should not have gotten timed out for that. I don't know why. Oh, was it Rise? Oh, that's funny. DOS is very good and should come back. I agree. I'd like to see them commit to making him actually weak to fire consistently. I don't know why. They made it like a really weird element to use on him. My max potion. I'm probably one hit away from dying. I mean, I'm willing to accept Rachna for the same reason that you do, and that, like, any insect is a good insect. The concept is interesting. I just don't know, like, the fight just, like, slogs down when you give it so much life. I don't think that's her fault, though. That's just whoever designed her in G-Ring, especially in the Afflicted quests. Yeah, I mean, I like Nergigante too. I mean, I think most people assumed we would see Nergigante or Devil Joe. You know, a mainstay and the most recent flagship. I was a little surprised when we didn't, but I don't ultimately it would have really mattered that much. I mean, not in the grand context of things. It would have the perfect roster with Devil Joe, but it would still be the wrong game. He hits really hard. I mean, how much do we even heal? Nothing. Not even an herb worth of actual health. Gyu being the perfect roster game? Why does Ichinose keep getting away with it? Maybe his next game will be okay. There's no way they'd let him do it 3 times in a row, right? We're assuming there's going to be normal releases. I feel like the next Monster game that comes out, they're going to live service that thing for like 6 years. How's it work in Destiny again? You get 3 expansions a year, or like $100 a year to get all the content? You get a Z rank. You just like the name Z rank. Nice people. 1 year with 4 seasons? Does each season actually have like a lot of content? I don't know. I hate saying it because I feel like a little gremlin. Goss is a bear? I think he's considered like a fang something. Somebody in chat the other day was making the claim that Destiny streamers are actually the most oppressed streamers on the platform. They have it worse off than anyone else. Do the casual Destiny players in chat feel that that's actually accurate? Let's assume it's the Bungie of 3 years ago when things were actually going okay, unlucky, or whatever it is. You don't think so? I mean, I would argue that they at least get constant juicing of content. You get new things every 3 months. That's got to be nice. There's a content creator I know who used to be a majority Destiny streamer, and he still gets tweets at him saying like, when are you gonna go back to Destiny? Come on, dude. And I'm going back to Porky. Does your friend believe you that I beat it? That's cool. It was the underwater level that got you guys stuck, right? Streamer when Nano Diver? It's not the same. I mean, no. I mean, Nano Diver is like you're playing a game nobody knows and nobody cares about. Destiny's at least a game everyone knows and some people care about. With apple pie and vanilla ice cream, it's a very good combo. Don't you? I love the way this Lavasioth looks. I guess the biggest issue with Monster Hunter is how do you deal with the power creep? I feel like all you can do is just like do damage bloat on enemy attacks to the point where people have to upgrade to better armor. Like how they handle G1 in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. All the armor sucks, but you're going to get absolutely blasted if you're not equipped with it. You either have to be a glass cannon or you actually have to like make the stuff. Please. I mean, there's only so many side grades you can do. I mean, you can do it for a while. I'm not saying you couldn't. I mean, you know, the AT Valstrax stuff was strong enough and better than the brain damage that Berserk was causing me that I gladly switched over to it. But then I was just like nearly flinch locking even afflicted monsters, so. Star Knight, you still gotta beat the Yan Garuda. It can be kind of hard. I guess not if you, yeah. If you use Insect Glaive, it's no problem. My deck game? Been playing some Vampire Survivors. I was talking trash about Vampire Survivors not that long ago. But it was fun. I think I'm done with it, though. I didn't finish all the achievements, but I mean, I played it enough. I wouldn't say I came crawling back. It's just I played a lot of Soulstone Survivors. I had fun. And then I'm like, I'll play another game that I own that I like. Issue with Vampire Survivors, again, is it just feels like there's just some combos that are so powerful. They play 20 minutes until dawn? I did, and it kept bugging out on me. And, like, I would clear a run, and I wouldn't unlock anything. And then I stopped playing it. I think I spent 20 minutes and get nothing. Even when I won. When's Hollow Cure? I mean, I streamed it. Am I going to become a Hollow Cure streamer? I don't know if I'll stream it again on stream. Maybe. Pluto Regalia? I haven't heard of that. Did I play more Last Monarch? Not recent. Not super recently. We talked about it one day on stream. I at least recovered the Femboy Elf. I haven't even gotten to the furry yet. I don't know if is that a mean thing to call them? I don't know if she's like a wolf girl or like a dog girl. 3D platform that's $6. I mean, that's not that bad. Dude, I got to like almost a 300 combo in Hollow Cure. I should probably check to see how much life this Lavaziok has. Play Holocron? I played a little bit. I like those type of games. I mean, I feel like most people do. I feel like they're pretty accessible. Playing it sometimes does just feel like I'm going to twist nipples for like an hour, but that's okay too, right? I mean, it is free. And in spite of being free, it is definitely among the best. I mean, if you like VTubers, it's got to be the best. I mean, like, no question. What does I'm going to twist nipples for an hour mean? Get it? Depends on the game, whether you twist nipples or not. Vampire Survivors, you're only twisting one nipple.
Got a German here wants to die for country. Oblige him.
No. Put him in the fucking bench.
We haven't even had a chance to use that yet for real. Because I haven't timed anyone out yet. It will be funny when it happens. You can use it on me too. That's deserved. Well, Plezioth and Lavazioth definitely hit insanely hard. You're not on the list yet. Volunteers trivia.
Put him in the fucking bench.
Do I grovel back to the camp? I don't want to. Squatted 100? Congratulations. That's like what? 2 25s? And 2 2.5s and the bar? That's awesome. I'm getting absolutely bullied by that best boy.
Gus German here wants to dock the country. Oblige him.
My carbs! 100 is your first skill for everything? Well, the one thing that's going to be really hard to hit that on is the overhead press. That's a challenge. Other than that, definitely. We got a little exercise club going on in the Discord, Fargo, if you haven't seen it. Does Charge Master work on elemental heavy bowgun gunning? Oh my god. I think I tested it. I think so? Not like, it shouldn't be hard for you to test it, because you can switch decos in the training room. Test it right now. You want me to load the game? Is that what you want, you sicko? Yes. When was the last time the game was started? You would need to craft it. Just build a piece of armor that has it. Monster Hunter Rise. Last played June 7th. Like, I really like that. I enjoy that. I enjoy that it says that I've played it over 3 months ago. There was a title update. Bonus title update, right? Remember Malzeno? Primordial Malzeno? Played February 12th. Was that title update 2? Excited for the new RuneScape season? I'm happy for you. Start streaming and everyone leaves. Honestly, in some ways, like, World got majorly improved with the final update. Rise also got really improved with the final update. It's just, it's like too soon. Like, the pain is still there. That's the issue. They dropped an Amatsu for Tokyo Game Show, and they didn't tell anyone. That's the funniest part about it. Like, no one knows. It improved. They like, multiplied your afflicted rate gain by, like, 2.5 times or something like that. June 7th, Fog. Do I still have a big Sicilian slab? There's 2 pieces left. It's going to be partly for dinner. It's not the whole dinner. I have no idea what the food combos are. Oh my god, Beskin, what a nightmare. You've got a friend on every console. I didn't even get Sunbreak on the Switch. Meat plus veggies, health and attack. I wanted the 40 health. I was looking at a list. It's kind of a hard quest. I mean, it does, to its credit, it runs very well on an 8-year-old Android tablet. Definitely. Party 2 is good. You know, you don't got the companions running around screeching. 2 people, no pets is probably actually, like, kind of fun. Just such a spammy game otherwise. Everything's getting spammed all the time. Anniversary quitting Riz a week ago? Would you play it for 4 months and you're done with it? Hope you guys can see that day. I was just like taunted into starting it up, and I just kind of shut it down immediately. I didn't even really entertain it. I'm looking forward to playing Portable Third with Elemental Longsword, and I think for you we're gonna do Gunlance. I think that'll be fun. I don't think I've ever done Gunlance in For You. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be waiting a little while longer for Bo. Sorry. Not sorry. If there's any here. Victor, it depends. Like, if you want to play with other people easily, buying Double Cross on the Switch is reasonable. If you're going to be playing solo, you can either emulate GU or emulate For You. I'm not, other than speedruns, I don't play bowgun anymore. I don't mind bow. I mean, Jacuzzi, I mean, you're lucky. I mean, after the updates were done, you didn't... The thing is like, without the boosted grind, it was just, like, so many monsters. Going from 120 to 200 actually almost... Like, I'm not saying it almost killed me, and it's very dramatic. It's, like, so boring. Say Genu was fun playing with random people? You're going to find a lot of really strong people in that game. I think every Monster Hunter game is at its most fun playing with one other person. Otherwise, you start approaching, like, you know, Clown Fiesta trip locking things. But, like, that's just my opinion, man. I mean, there's some people that only want to play in groups of 4. Got that 171. It crushes your desire to live, and I think that's exactly where that Berserk update puts you. GU has all the monsters from For You. It doesn't have Gogmazios. Right off the top of my head. There's probably missing other things too. Yeah, I mean, there'll probably be people playing on GU on the Switch for at least another 5 years. So I don't think you got to worry about that. I mean, you got to pay for the Nintendo Switch Online, but... I don't know if there's a way to play emulated GU with other emulated GU Switches. If it were me, that's what I would prefer to play on. Because it looks a lot better patched to be 60 FPS with, like, you know, high resolution. I mean, I'm not saying emulate it. You know, I'm not talking about piracy. I'm just saying it just runs better. It looks better. I mean, for you to do that, Olga, you probably need to take your Switch online keys and play that way. And, like, there's always going to be a possibility that Nintendo will ban that key and you won't be able to go online anymore. At this point, I wouldn't even really care. Still looks like trash. It looks better. I honestly do think it looks better emulated. Second Crown, that is Terra Shogun Senator. He's only in this game. He's a Monster Hunter Freedom Unite exclusive. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead, I don't care. Why was he an exclusive? I just don't think they had any... I don't think he brought anything to the table that they're like, we need to bring him back. I don't think he was forgotten. It's just like, he's not distinctive in any way. He's just... He hits a little bit harder than the other crab. Even the armor skills are very similar, you know? Razor Sharp and Artisan. I mean, that's what his low rank armor gives. Just not full Artisan, so like you gotta deco it in. Rust Razor is a very good deviant / subspecies. They did great there. I think he might take a little bit more ice compared to normal. I could check. I'm gonna get hit. I think I've got it up right here. So normal Cianatar is... Oh, that's not Shogun Cianatar. That is just Cianatar. Shogun Cianatar, 35 on the head for thunder, 20 for ice. He actually takes 10% water on his head. That's weird. That's really weird. It looks like it's almost exactly the same. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he attacks a little bit faster, I think, a little bit differently. I think he definitely hits a little harder. How's my whole family? What are you asking me about? Are you asking me about my whole, or are you asking me about my family? How am I doing? I'm feeling real confused right now. My hole's okay. I guess I put myself on Saturday. I've recovered since then. Thank you for asking. How did that happen? I mean, I didn't. I mean, at this point, I can say I didn't poop myself. And That's the story I'm running with. It just worked out that this weekend, Saturday, was a better day to take off than Sunday. That's all. Don't tell Jen. What do you think helped me clean it up? Blew up and using an Iceborne? Is there really an Ice Sword and Shield like this? An Iceborne? For real? I mean, I'm sure there's an Ice Sword and Shield. I can't imagine it looks like this. It's kind of a really gnarly looking weapon. Like those little like fangs or spikes coming out of it look like they go kind of hard. Anyone ever do the Ant Legion sponsor? I registered interest in doing it, but I did not receive it, unfortunately. I was ready to do it, man. You raise a super ant and you do all those little mini games? Like, you know, all those mobile mini games that you never actually get to play? I think it's part of the game. I gotta tell you, Albino Donkey's got to be the most supportive of me doing sponsors out of anyone I know. He's there for me. I'm gonna try and claim my Domino's gift card. Come on, man! Give me my Domino's! I'm playing the song now.
They took the pepperoni, stuffed it in the cheesy bread. They took the pepperoni, stuffed it in the cheesy bread. Stuffed it in the cheesy bread. Yummy, tasty pepperoni.
They want me to play the music while I eat the pepperoni cheesy bread. I just want to be very clear. They're like, play the song, clown. Play the song and look into the camera while you eat your pepperoni cheesy bread. You want to try the pepperoni cheesy bread? I'll be eating it on stream relatively soon. So, I don't know what to get rid of. Hot drink. Probably should have drank a hot drink too. Yeast and pepperoni? I mean, I've had the other Domino's breads before. They are pretty good. I'm trying to remember what they sponsored me for. The tots? The loaded tots? I like the loaded tots. The thing is, though, is like, I think that's more of like you're stoned, you want French fries, and like, you're not sure whether a place is going to have good French fries or not. The tots are always going to be good, but they're not going to be necessarily the same value as ordering like a large fry somewhere. Although that being said, like McDonald's charges like $5 for flipping large fry. Am I sponsored by Domino's? I have a one-time 8-minute long bounty to eat the pepperoni cheesy bread from Domino's. I gotta do it soon. I might have to message the support and be like, yo, I need my gift card, man. It's been, I mean, this is like that season where everyone starts spending their ad budget, so there's going to be a lot more of those sort of sponsorships. It was solid dead for like a month. What happens if it takes 9 minutes to eat it? Then it'll average out the viewership over 9 minutes rather than 8. No, I mean, I like Domino's. Like, I don't have any issue at all with their food. I mean, I like their food. Is it the best Italian ever? Absolutely not. They never claim to be the best. Their thing is like, we're convenient and we're cheap and we're pretty good value. And I think that's great. I've definitely had worse pizzas than Domino's before. I mean, most, if not every, frozen pizza is worse than Domino's. I've been in restaurants where the pizza's worse than Domino's. Papa John's is better. If you're from an alien planet and, like, the only thing you can consume is garlic sauce and, like, maybe this makes sense. Actual stale sponges. Yeah, Papa John's is great. Take a dry sponge, slather a layer of, like, tasteless sauce and extra greasy cheese, and that's Papa John's. No, Northeast, no, Alpha Genius, let me tell you, dude. Northeast isn't even the best pizza in the country. It's the best pizza in the world. The only time I've had better pizza was in Sanya, China. And I'm pretty sure they just took a guy from New Haven and had him out there cooking up pizzas. Could have been an Italian guy. It was pretty good. It was good pizza in Sanya. Which is ironic, because most of the pizza I had in China was terrible. But there must have been an Italian guy there. I don't know what was going on. Maybe somebody who did the research. Greek style is the best. Unhinged psychopath. You're in New England and you eat the Greek style? Yeah, you had me going in the first half. Voted best pizza in the country? Brother, that's organized crime, getting that pizza out. There's no way anyone actually wants to eat it. Yeah, a change of management and time, they aren't there anymore. If they were that good, they'd live on their reputation alone. Pepe's is probably the best pizza I've ever had. I don't know. I would have to eat it to judge. You're right. I can't judge it. Unless I've had it, I don't know. Not paid by Pepe's. There's one place kind of near me that does Greek style, and it's not good, but it is tasty. Chicago deep dish. Haven't had too much Chicago deep dish. The Frog sells pizza. Look up Pepe's Pizza, New Haven. Cheese soup in a bread bowl? Nothing wrong with that. That's what people want. I mean, I want my pizza to be contradictory. I want it to be crunchy and chewy. And thin. Funny watching it come out. I've had some okay pizza in New York. I've had some okay pizza in New Jersey. I mean, the whole area. I mean, it comes down to preference, you know. But New Haven, I think, is top. Dude, Irish guy. Wish I could have you at the Christmas party backing me up, dude. The Italians get pissed. And I don't know why. Here's what I try to tell them. I'm like, It's not some English dude in the kitchen at Pepe's. It's an Italian guy. Yeah, they're not in Italy, but they're still Italian. No, the best pizza's in Italy. I don't get it, man. The McDonald's of pizza. Bridgeport pizza's amazing. I don't think I've had it too much. All I remember about Bridgeport is walking to a restaurant and walking past a parking lot with two dudes in it that were doing whippets that were getting really pissed off that people were walking past the parking lot they were doing whippets in. It was not late. It was like 7 p.m. And there was just like metal canisters all over the ground of them doing their whippets. They were freaking out. That's it, Murph, dude. I mean, the pizza they make is good. It's just like you're eating the same damn thing all the time. Yeah, no, I'd rather... I mean, I'll be real with you, dude. I mean, I sincerely doubt that there's a pizza so good in Bridgeport compared to what I can get otherwise that's going to make me want to go to Bridgeport. No thanks, man. Not after that experience. I didn't feel like I was in danger. I didn't feel like I was in too much danger, but I mean, you never know, man. I mean, even New Haven is tough. I used to work in New Haven. I used to have to set up a table in City Hall for like a little credit union. And like, dudes would just like run in. I'm not gonna pick on the homeless. I feel very bad for them, but like, just completely tweaked out. I would have little bits of candy, and they would just be like lining their pockets. I'm like, I wouldn't stop them, of course. Have the candy. But I was there. I was there that summer. Where's the image? That one summer, so many people were passing out from drug overdoses on the New Haven Green. They'd get brought back, they'd get brought to the hospital, resuscitated, and then go back to the New Haven Green to get more drugs and pass out again. It was like a revolving door. Where's the picture? That would be a tough area, tough city to live in, because it was bad. It was tough. It's a cesspool of villainy? I mean, we were just talking about the $1 billion transportation package they approved. I can't find the picture. It's a tough state. I mean, there's nice parts about it. Like, if you've got kids, the school system's pretty nice. It's got a lot of nature. The leaves are nice to look at. That's it. The pizza's good. You got a state income tax. You got an income tax. You got a local property tax. You just got everything. And they're not low. Gas tax, and they're still bonding out $1 billion for transportation. We should have like golden paved roads with high-speed rail to every major city in the state. You gotta do emissions every like 2 years. That's a price and an annoyance. I'm not saying we shouldn't have like emission standards on our vehicles, but that just feels like a fine and an annoyance. Like, there's no way they care about the environment that much. Well, I mean, I'm a homeowner now, so winter in Connecticut means if it snows, I gotta get my ass out there. That's not fun. You live there? I'm sorry. Oh, not as sorry as me. Not only that, I spent 3 months in Japan just recently. You may know. And it was just like the exact opposite. Public transportation everywhere. Nearly 24/7 food options. Dinner easily had for $7 or less. I was in Japan playing Blue Protocol. I was in Japan. I did play Blue Protocol in Japan. Oh, you got to keep moving your car around, Albino, so the snowplow can get stuff? That sucks. At least I don't have to deal with that. Although every year when it snows, the snowplow is just eating away more and more of my driveway. Front of my driveway just gets like scraped off. It just takes off like a couple of rocks. Should probably get it fixed, but whatever. I mean, he should just move. I mean, I wouldn't suggest Florida because that's getting expensive, but like, why? Maybe the healthcare is slightly better in Connecticut, but like, depends on what health network you're in. They're not all that good. You should move to Japan or Thailand. Live like a king, probably in his retirement. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see where the money goes. I'm not expecting anything. I'm happy for you. I've had people come into the stream before and argue with me that veterans get zero health care. I know it's not probably as good as like if you work for a bank, but like I was like, I'm pretty sure they get something. May not be the best. I'm sure it's not the best. It may be even worse than Medicare, but it's like it's still free. You're injured in the service. If you were to, let's say you served 20 years or whatever it is, you'd get it then too, right? I mean, I'm sorry you got injured, but do other veterans get it too? Yeah. I was getting gaslit. South Carolina? I've got some family in South Carolina. Seems okay. Yo, eyes get gaslit. It's a regular thing. I blended into the grass. Am I still blending? It's the NVIDIA, man. I have it on quality. When I put it on performance, things show up behind me. Seem to be going further in the corner. I moved my camera around a little bit. All right, I need to go. I don't know if I'll be back tonight. Sorry for the really short stream. How short was this? 2 hours? We'll see. I'll see you all soon. If I don't see you, I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Goodbye.